Welcome to Basic Embedded Systems Training. So in this session, we'll complete assembly language programming. So the instruction set of 8051 is divided into few classifications. So first one is data transfer instructions, second one arithmetic instructions, third one logical instructions, fourth one rotate instructions, fifth one comparison instructions. The first one is data transfer instruction. The name itself, which is used to transfer data from one location to another location or one register to another register. So here, these instructions uh, contains two operands. One is nothing but source operand. Second one is nothing but destination operand, which copies data from source to the destination. And second data transfer instructions are push and pop. So these are the two instructions supported by the stack operations. A push byte indicates that increment stack pointer, move byte on stack. Pop operation indicates that move from stack to the byte, decrement stack pointer. Next data transfer instructions are exchange instructions. So two instructions supported, first one XCH, second one XCHD. The first instruction is XCH A comma byte, exchange accumulator and byte contents. And second one is XCHD. So in this case, exchange lower nibbles of accumulator and byte. In this case, exchange content of both operands, but here only lower nibbles are exchanged. And next classification is arithmetic instructions. So there are 24 arithmetic operations which are grouped into the following types, like addition with carry, subtract with borrow, multiplication, division, increment, decrement, decimal adjust. The first instruction is add a comma byte. So add a to byte and store results into accumulator. And add with carry, ADDC. SUBB, subtract with borrow. INC, increment. The content of here specified register is accumulator. So that increment the content of accumulator. INC space byte, increment byte in memory. Next one, increment DPTR. The content of DPTR register is incremented. And DEC indicates that decrement. Specified register is A, so that decrement accumulator. And next one is DEC byte, decrement byte. MUL, perform multiplication operation. DIV, division operation. DA, decimal adjust. Here specified register is A, so decimal adjust after addition. In this instruction, A is default instruction. So after this arithmetic operation, few flags are set. So flags are either a flag state of value 0 or 1. Already we discussed that flag registers contains few flags, in that carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, and parity flag. So arithmetic flags carry at position PSW.7, AC auxiliary carry PSW.6th position, OV overflow flag PSW.2. So instructions that affecting flags. Add instruction. So due to this add operation, there is a possibility for set in carry, auxiliary carry, overflow flag. If it is addition with carry instruction, there is a possibility for set in carry, auxiliary carry, overflow flag. Subtract with borrow. For this one also same. There is a possibility for carry. Here carry is called as a borrow, and auxiliary carry, overflow flag. Multiplication unit, multiplication instruction. Due to this multiplication instruction, there is a possibility for carry equal to 0 multiplication. So there is no changes for, there is no possibility for set carry, and there is a possibility for overflow flag. And division operation also there is possibility for overflow flag. For both multiplication and division, carry equal to 0. Decimal adjust after addition, in these cases there is a possibility for carry. Next, set bit carry, name itself set bit carry, so that carry equal to 1. Move C comma bit, in this case also the bit value is loaded into carry, so that there is a possibility set in carry. So these are the flags affected due to these arithmetic instructions. And or operation or logic C comma bit, there is a possibility for carry set. And operation, possibility for carry set. Rotate left through carry, so here also carry is carry may be set. So rotate right with carry, here also there is a possibility for carry set. So clear carry, in this case carry equal to 0. Complement CPL indicates that complement carry, so carry equal to complemented. CJNE compare jump if it is not equal, in this case also carry is checked. The first instruction is add, so add a comma source. So here a equal to a plus source. We know that always the first operand is destination operand, second operand is source operation, source operand. So after completion of this addition operation, results will be defaultly loaded into destination. That destination is by default accumulator for most of the cases. And second one, add with carry. So in this case, say destination equal to destination plus source plus carry. So that equal to a plus source plus carry. So for example, here, the first instruction is move a comma F5H. Move a comma F5H. That indicates that hash indicates that immediate value, 0 indicates that first letter is alphabet value. After execution of this instruction, accumulator is loaded with the F5H. And add a comma hash 0BH. So here the content of accumulator F5H is added to the 0BH and results is loaded into accumulator. So here you can add binary, otherwise you can directly add hexadecimal also. So B indicates 11, 11 plus 5 is called as a 16. 16 in hexadecimal is 1, 0, 1 is propagated here and 0 is placed here. And F is called as a 15, 15 plus 1 is 16. So 16 can be written as a 1, 0. So final answer is 100H. In this case, results is 00H and carry is set. So here, one more example. Assume that RAM location 40H to 42H have the following values. Write a program to find the sum of the values in these locations. At the end of the program, register A should contain the lower byte and R7 contains the higher byte. So here assumption is RAM location 40H contains 7DH, 41H location occupied with EBH, 42H occupied with C5H. So first one is read first value. So from 40H memory location. So that you can use direct addressing mode. Move A comma 40H. The content of 40H location called as a 7D is loaded into accumulator. So accumulator equal to 40H. And second step, move R7 comma hash 0, which is used to initialize R7 with 0, which is used to increment the carry, otherwise consider carry. Okay, so for here, R7 is reserved for carry. Okay, and next one, add A comma 41H. So A value available on accumulator is what is the value 70, and 41H memory location is EB, and total results is loaded into accumulator. And if any carry generated, then automatically increment R7. Otherwise, skip this increment operation. So that add A comma 41H. The 70 is added to the EB, and that results is loaded into accumulator. So after that, if any carry set, wait for carry. So jump if no carry, jump if no carry. If there is no carry, then automatically this instruction go to next level. Otherwise, if carry is generated, then automatically increment R7. Okay, increment R7. And next, add accumulator comma the content of 42H location C5. So C5 is added to the previous results. Then automatically next instruction should be jump no carry. So if carry is not generated, then automatically next level. called as end of the program. Otherwise, increment R7. So after completion of this program, results is loaded into called as a lower byte is loaded into accumulator, and higher byte is loaded into R7 register. Here higher byte is nothing but a carry. So this is the solution for this example. And second example, so write a program segment to add two 16-bit numbers. The numbers are 3CE7H and 3B8DH. So place the sum in R7 and R6. R6 should store the lower byte. So lower byte results is loaded into R6 and higher order is loaded into R7. The given inputs are 3CE7, 3B8D. So first one, so carry equal to 0. Make it carry equal to 0. For that, we are using CLR, clear carry. So clear is one instruction, so which is used to clear the carry. So that carry equal to 0. First one, move A comma lower order. So E7 is loaded into accumulator. And next, add A comma E7 to the, here lower order is 8D. Then add results and add this E7 to the 8DH. After that, results is loaded into accumulator by default. But here they're asking in R6, so that the content of accumulator is copied into R6. And next one, lower order is stored. And next one is A comma 3CH. A comma 3CH. So first higher order is copied into accumulator. Add with A comma 3C to the 3B. So here add, instead of add you can use add with carry, because already previously one addition is performed. If any carry we generated, then automatically that carry is added here. So that here instruction is add with carry. So after completion of this instruction, the results is loaded into R7. So that here, so requirement is after completion of this program, otherwise this addition, lower order must be loaded into R6. Already we done in first step. And second one, higher order must be loaded into R7. That is also completed. So these are the examples for addition operations. And one SUBB instruction. So SUBB indicates that subtract with borrow, which supports accumulator comma immediate value supported, immediate addressing mode supported, direct addressing mode supported, register indirect addressing mode supported, register addressing mode supported. So these are the 4 addressing modes supported by the SUBB. If it is no borrow, so destination equal to destination minus source. Always for addition subtraction, we are using destination is accumulator, so that here also we mentioned that instead of destination, we mentioned accumulator. Accumulator equal to accumulator minus source. And with borrow, so destination minus destination equal to destination minus source minus carry. But here by default destination is accumulator, so that here represented A equal to A minus source minus carry. Okay. So note that the 8051 uses 2's complement method to do subtraction, and then multiplication instruction. So multiplication instruction uses MUL instruction. So and also it uses registers A and B as both source and destination registers. The number in accumulator and B registers are multiplied, then put the lower order byte of the product in accumulator and the higher order byte in B register. The overflow flag is set to 1 if the product is greater than FFH. Note that the carry flag is 0 at all times. And next one is division operation. So here division operation is specified by div instruction. So similarly, it uses A register A and B as both source and destination registers. The number in A is divided by B register. So the quotient is loaded into accumulator and remainder is loaded into B register. The overflow flag is set to 1 if B has the number 00H. So that indicates that divide by 0. That indicates overflow called as error, divide overflow error. So note that in this case also the carry flag is 0 at all times. And next instruction is the decimal adjustment. So decimal adjustment is represented with the help of DA. The action is to decimal adjust the register A, and next used after the addition of two BCD numbers. For example, here move A comma hash 47H, move B comma hash 25H. So here 7 plus 5, it is 12. 12 can be represented as a C. 4 plus 2, 6. Results is 6C. It is BCD addition. So after completion of this instruction, apply decimal adjust after addition. So after that, if it is greater than 9, or otherwise auxiliary carry set, otherwise it is greater than 90, otherwise carry flag is set, then automatically add 6 to the previous results. So that depends on previous result. So there may be possibility for 06 adding or 60 adding or 66 adding. So depends on auxiliary carry and one more called as a carry flag, and then greater than 9. So in this case, lower order 7 plus lower nibble 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is nothing but C. C is greater than 9. So BCD numbers lies in between 0 to 9 only. If it is greater than 9, then add 6. So why it is only 6? Why not some other values? The difference between hexadecimal and BCD is only 9, only 6. So that 6 is added. So that 6 is added. So then automatically which forms the 6 plus 12, 18. 18 can be represented as a 1, 2. So 1 is propagated and 2 is here. Already 6 is there. 6 plus 1, 7. 72H finally. So which add 6 or 60 or 66H depends on auxiliary carry or carry flag or greater than 9. So this is what we discussed. Okay, here 6C is greater than 9. So that add 6. 6 is added. Then 12 plus 6, 18. 18 can be represented as a 1, 2. So here 6 plus 1, 7. 72H. And next instruction is the increment and the decrement instruction. To increment or decrement the internal memory location specified by the operand. So no change with all the arithmetic flags in this operation. For example, first one, increment 7FH. The content of 7FH is incremented by 1. Decrement R1. The content in R1 decremented by 1. So which supports accumulator, direct addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode, and register addressing mode. And next instructions are logical instructions. So 8051 supports logical operations, rotate and swap operations, comparison operations. So first, general logic functions are, there are instructions available for the 8051 to implement the following logic functions: AND operation, OR operation, XOR operation, NOT operation. Logical instructions, ANL space destination comma source. So that indicates that destination equal to destination and source. For our operation, ORL or logic, destination comma source. Here also same syntax is destination equal to destination or source. XRL, XOR logic operation, destination comma source, destination equal to destination XOR source. Usually the destination is register A or a direct address in internal RAM. So the format supported by this one is direct comma accumulator, direct address comma immediate data, accumulator comma immediate data, accumulator comma direct data, accumulator comma a register indirect, accumulator comma register. These are the formats supported by logical operation. Next, the clear and CPL instructions. So clear, which is used to clear the content of register. CPL space A, all bits in register A are complemented. So note that CLR and CPL instructions operate on register A only. This is the node point from here. And the rotate instructions. The contents in register A is rotated 1 bit position to the left or the right, operated in accumulator only. The bit shift out is used as the new bit shifted in. So here with carry also supported. And these instructions also supported for multiplication and division in powers of 2. First one, RL, indicates that rotate logical left, rotate logical left. Okay, so here rotates A 1 bit position to the left, or else C A rotate accumulator and the carry flag 1 bit position to the left, or A rotates A 1 bit position to the right, or C rotates accumulator and the carry flag 1 bit position to the right. So note that for RLC or RC, you have to know the carry flag first. So it is rotate left, 1 bit is rotated towards to left. So 0 bit position is shifted towards to 1 bit position like that. So 7th bit is shifted to the 0th bit. Here without carry, here with carry, so called as RLC. In this case, 7th bit MSB bit is copied into carry flag and carry flag is copied into 0th position. And next one here RR, so the LSB is copied into MSB. In this case, RRC LSB is copied into carry flag and carry flag is copied into MSB. And swap instruction, swapping the lower nibble and higher nibble of register A. For example, register A equal to 5EH original value. After swap, register accumulator contains this lower nibble is copied into higher and higher nibble is copied into lower nibble, called as a E5H. And next one, comparison operation. CJNE, compare jump if it is not equal. Compare this destination and source. If condition is satisfied, in this case condition is not equal, then go to that particular relative address. Okay. So first operation is compare the source and destination operands first and jump to the relative address. Here only relative address is supporting. Okay, if they are not equal. And conditional jumps. So conditional jump instruction. First one, JZ, jump if 0 flag set. JNG, jump if non-zero. JC, jump if carry to the relative address. The destination is if condition is satisfied, then go to relative address. And next, JNC, jump if no carry. JB, jump if bit equal to 1. JNB, jump if no bit equal to 0. JBC, jump if bit equal to 1 and clear that particular bit before going to relative address. And CJNE, compare jump if it is not equal. And CJNE, compare jump if it is not equal. So this is CJNE supports with different addressing. So first case register A accumulator comma immediate data. Second case register comma immediate data. Third case indirect register comma immediate data. Fourth case register comma directly relative address. Fifth one. So this is DJNZ, decrement jump non-zero. The content of R1 is decremented by 1. If it is non-zero, then go to relative address. In this case also same. DJNZ, decrement jump non-zero. In this case also the content of memory location is decremented by 1. If it is non-zero, then go to that particular relative addressing mode. So call is similar to jump, but call pushes program counter on stack before branching. Return instruction is also similar to jump, but return instruction pop PC from stack to get address to jump to. So that is about 8051 instruction set.